This is the Huntington Tri-State Time Machine, brought to you by Realty Exchange, the top-performing real estate company in the Huntington, West Virginia Tri-State Area. Each week, your host, W.G. Bunch, and his guests share memories and stories about the past, the present, and the future of the Huntington Tri-State Area. That's Huntington, West Virginia, Ashland, Kentucky, and the Chesapeake and Proctorville, Ohio areas. If you used to live here or you currently live here, you're going to catch yourself saying out loud, "Wow, I remember that." Now, here's WG.
It's the Huntington Tri-State Time Machine. Jump on board and come with us. I'm making up this song, and I don't know why.
I always try so hard
I'm
to
like
wait it out, but I can't.
I'm like the world's worst Barry Manilow. All right, welcome to the show, folks. What's happening? Hey, it's a Huntington Tri-State Time Machine, and I am your host, W.G. Bunch, and I am here with my co-host, as always. And stop rubbing it in my face. The one you're listening for, Vanessa Hankins. Of course she's here. Vanessa, how are you?
I'm good.
Guess what? I got a little bit of news.
Let's hear it. I like news.
We have a new sponsor.
What?
We have two. Now we have two. Three sponsors.
So we didn't lose a sponsor to get one. We have new ones.
No.
Okay.
I'm not that bad, but no. Yes. So, let us think. First of all, Realty Exchange. Tell us about Realty Exchange real quick.
Realty Exchange is a top-selling real estate company in the Huntington Tri-State Area, licensed in West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, and Florida. As always, find us online at realty-ex.com.
Yes, and then we have the podcast company, Circle 270 Media. You starting a podcast, you're doing a podcast, nobody's listening, you're wondering how can these fools do it and I can't do it. You call Circle 270 Media. Just Google them. They're easy to find. Now our new one, guess who?
I'm ready. I don't know. I'm finding out with everybody.
Stewart's Hot Dogs.
Ooh.
Stewart's Hot Dogs is now like, we want to start spreading the love around the United States.
I like it. Thanks, John.
Yeah, so we're going to be giving out Stewart's Hot Dogs today and the next show and the next show and the next show. Thank you to Stewart's Hot Dogs.
So how are we going to do this? Is it going to be like random every show? We're picking somebody? Are we doing a contest every time? What are we doing?
It's going to be a contest. You got to earn those dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not.
All right.
Yeah, but, well, we'll have to see. All right, let's go. All right, here's what we're talking about today. Today we are talking about tailgating. We're in the middle of,
safe to say.
Yes, football season. We're going to talk about tailgating, a little bit specifically more martial tailgating. What makes up a good tailgate and that kind of stuff. So
absolutely.
All right, here, everybody went nutty. We dove right into the game last time.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like...
People liked it.
Yeah,
they were like, what's going on?
Yeah, they were like, why don't you do that every time? Okay, well, we're going to do it.
We'll do it.
Yes, so here we go. All right. Now, the game I'm playing is with Vanessa. Vanessa does not know these questions.
I was going to say, this is totally out of left field. I didn't know we were doing this. Here we go.
Yeah, she doesn't know. All right, here we go. And question number 1, we're talking tailgating.
Okay.
The
You made me nervous when you stop in your own tracks.
The music question that we did last time, I asked 10 listeners.
Oh, okay.
And it was fine. Believe it or not, I asked 20 on this one.
Holy shit.
I know.
Pardon my French.
Look at me.
I can't believe you found the time to get back with that many people.
Couldn't believe 20 people called me back. Anyway, all right. So we've got the results of their answers. Here we go. Question number 1, and I want Vanessa's answer. We're talking tailgating. What are the must-haves, food and beverages. If you're going, and I gotta set this up. Let me backtrack a little bit. The girlfriend and I went to a Marshall game, and Vanessa and Brandon were very nice and said, come over to our tailgate, and we did, and it was so cordial and awesome and all that kind of stuff, and it was great. So she's got experience. I've never hosted a tailgate in my damn life, and I probably never will, because there are other people hosting them, so I like to go to theirs. Anyway, so my first question is, from your experience, what are the must-have foods and beverages?
Like particular food or like just general idea food?
All I have is these are general.
Okay,
answers.
so for food, anything simple.
For Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, anything simple. Anything that you can grab real quick in your hand, chips, things like that, barbecue, throw it on a bun, keep it moving. Anything that's efficient, quick, can be tossed into the cooler if you're going into the game is a win.
That is number 5. Anything handheld. You are correct.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Some of these are disturbing.
We need alcohol because some people aren't fun without it. So that's on the list.
Beer is number 1 and Coke is number 2.
Oh, so Coke is always a winner in my book, always.
Okay.
I have it sitting right here beside me. Can't function without it.
And I have a beer. Oh,
then-
I'm sorry. Wait.
I don't this week. I didn't know we were doing that.
Sorry, go ahead.
And then, of course, you've got to have like all the desserts. Any dips that you can, after having a couple beers, you're like, okay, I'm not ready to eat a full meal, but I definitely want the chips and dip. I think we did, what did we do? It was some kind of fiesta dip, like a taco bean dip or something. It was so good this last time. But that, and then, of course, you've got to have all the cookies and cupcakes and water.
What's buffalo dip?
Oh, that's it. That's buffalo dip. That's what we had. Just kidding.
that's-
Buffalo dip's what I had. That's what I made.
Buffalo dip is number 2.
No, I bought the buffalo dip. Sorry, I made the other one.
It just tastes like buffalo sauce? I don't know.
No, it's like cream cheese, Tabasco. What else is in it? Chicken, chunks of chicken.
Okay.
You can easily get like the canned chicken and pour into it.
That one number 2 as far as here are the must-have for the food.
Yeah, those are the best because you can just grab you a big like tortilla shell full of them. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, and there's a number 3 on the beverages.
Oh, there's a number.
White Claw.
Oh, see, I'm a mom water gal, so I wouldn't have thought of White Claw. But a lot of people like them. A lot of people like the White Claw. I don't like
Seltzer stuff.
yeah, the seltzer. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was number 3.
That is at all the tailgates. Besides, actually, it was at ours. I just don't drink them.
Other things that popped up on the foods list were hot dogs.
Yeah,
Number 1
that's an
was,
easy one.
Number 1 was buffalo wings.
Yeah, that one's a good one. And Buddy's delivers. We were.
Hi, Lauren.
Yeah, hi, Lauren. Actually, I just seen her at the fire parade, but I told her next year she's got to be in the parade with us, her and the kids. But we used to have food delivered and catered to our last tailgate we used to do. But this tailgate that we saw you at, actually shout out to my neighbors Monica and Jerry, and then also Marnie and Harold Barr. We all 3 went in together, which made it super awesome for that tailgate. Which it was funny because Monica had surprised us and made that big banner.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like the country club situation. But it was awesome doing it with our friends because we hadn't done it in a while. Because it's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work.
I love the whole fact that when you ask somebody, I think we're going to go tailgate, how do we find you? Just look for our Marshall flag. And you get there and there's 7,500 Marshall flags. You're like, what the hell?
I will say, I felt like ours was the tallest when it was functioning correctly.
Yeah, you were like, you were like, we have a Marshall flag and a West Virginia
and the
flag.
West Virginia flag.
I was like,
that was the game changer.
Yeah, I almost gave up. And the girlfriend was like, no, we've come this far. It was like we were Christopher Columbus.
She probably wanted to see Brandon's hair. I talk about it enough.
It could be. Could be. All right, the other things that got votes for the foods and beverages. I keep forgetting how many people love pepperoni rolls in our area.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a cult following.
Everybody is like, oh, you got to have pepperoni rolls. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm not going to say who it is because I got thrown under the bus last time when we did the music episode, and I had 2 of our 10 people on the show in the survey call and go, "Yeah, you didn't tell me you were going to be using my name," and I was like,
You just said thank you, though, right?
all I did is just say their first name, and yeah, I'd rather you not do that. I didn't even say your last name.
That's so funny.
You're not the only Julie in the damn world. Anyway, but yes. So I promised everybody that I hold this time. I'm not going to use your name.
Oh, sorry to Marnie and Jerry and everybody, because I did not ask them either.
One of my meatballs was big.
We've never done meatballs. I could see that though. I could see if you are doing this weekly, you'd get sick of some of the stuff and do meatballs.
And one of my buddies down in Florida, I asked who has experience tailgating for Marshall, dead pigs. That's all he said.
What?
He's like, bacon, pork, doesn't matter how it's made.
Yeah, okay, see, in that, I was just thinking like a full throttle, on the grill. I'm where is that tailgate? I've never been there.
Nope. He was like, he was like, anywhere that there's dead pigs, I'll be there. I was like, ugh.
I'm with him. I don't know who the friend is, but I'm with you.
Terrible.
We love pork.
Terrible choice of language. Anyway, all right. Next question is, oh gosh, and I don't know if you want to disclose this.
Oh gosh, you make me nervous.
All right, you have to have the parking space, and you've got to have all that stuff. How much is the average price to throw a tailgate?
Oh my God!
To host one. I have.
So the one that we used to do, we didn't pay for. It was sponsored by a big business.
Okay.
Local business, and then the one that we just did, a friend of ours has a business, and I'm not positive on this, but I'm pretty sure they're purchased under the business as well. And then he shares it with our neighbors, which gives us access to it.
Okay.
But as far as food,
I'm completely waiting for an answer to.
Well, I was going to say, as far as food, I bet between the 3 families that we just did on Saturday, I would guarantee there's probably $200 to $300 worth of food.
Oh, wow.
And then throw in the alcohol. I'm sure it's more because we all had our coolers packed.
The number one answer when it was all averaged out is $500 per game.
Well, I guess if you divided up the space per game.
Well, I think maybe you and Brandon need to probably step up your game.
I don't know.
$500.
Listen, we don't do it that often anymore. We don't do it that often anymore. So
next question: is it tacky to ask for donations?
Absolutely. Well, okay.
If it's like a thing where people just come by and go, "Hey, we're so and so," and you're like, "I don't know who you are. Do y'all want a beer?"
We had a few of those show up this Saturday, or that Saturday.
Yeah, I know my girlfriend. And I get it. Whatever.
No,
I had a little bit of a discussion with the girlfriend when we went to go see you and Brandon at your tailgate.
Gotcha.
She insisted we've got to bring food. And I went, well,
so
doesn't
she is I,
yeah.
And you are Brandon.
I was like, doesn't that defeat the purpose? What is going on? She's like, oh, that's only polite. And I was like,
see, that's me. I'm with you, girl. Like I overthink. Like I don't want people to be upset. So actually, I actually talked to the ladies that helped through the tailgate that you came to, and we were talking about that. You always, in my opinion, and from previous experience, always plan for there to be the random people.
I would have just
always plan for there to be random people. But with that being said, if you have people that continuously comes to your tailgate every single week,
I would have just
no alcohol, no food, no nothing.
Oh,
that's a no-go. Don't be that person.
Oh,
But if you are just popping around and you've been invited,
yeah,
that person wouldn't have invited you had they been bothered by you eating or drinking what they had at the tailgate.
I'm learning these things because I don't get invited to anything.
That's why.
Nobody.
She's going to straighten you out. She's going to make you be courteous.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't been invited to something since it was like elementary school where you had to invite everybody in your class. Okay.
I hate that rule.
I know. All right.
So lame.
Very easy question. And real quick, the answers.
Oh yeah, I want to hear what other people think. See if Marnie and
is it
Monica
tacky
and
to
I
ask for donations? Yes.
Really?
Should people bring food? No. Oh no, I take that back. Should people bring food? Yes, actually one. All right, now here's a big one. Pickled eggs, good or terrible? In the purple pink sauce.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's freaking disgusting. But if you ask Brandon, he would say yes all day, every day. He loves them. I think they're foul. They smell foul. They look foul.
Out of 20 people, not one person said good. It was
that says a lot about my husband.
The score was 20-0.
Yeah,
it was like
gross.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not for it. Not for it.
No. All right. Another, probably the. Let me look. Probably the most controversial one, which I loved. For some reason, in the tailgating days, somebody said, I think it's okay for my 11-year-olds to play flag football in the freaking parking lot and knock people in the head.
Kind of like the guy who came over and played Frisbee with my 10-year-old by a brand new, like, $90,000 truck. Easy.
It would have been before COVID. There I am.
You have another story of you also aiding and abetting to a child
damaging
things?
I was standing there in a conversation, and all of a sudden, I was like, my face. Yeah, and this kid had just thrown a football, hit me in the face. And I'm just standing there, and this kid doesn't say.
Hold on, like you're just standing there hanging with your buddies.
I'm talking to.
So out of left field, just whack right in the face.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell just happened? Yeah. And of
Did you have
course,
glasses on, I'm assuming.
And
did it knock them off?
I did have glasses on. They did not break. It wasn't like a Christmas story where you're going to shoot your eye out, but it was something where I was just standing there, with a girlfriend, and she busts out laughing. All of the other guys bust out. Everybody's busting out laughing.
What is the kid doing though?
Nothing.
Just staring?
And
like,
you know what?
Bro, give me my ball back.
And you know what the parents are doing? Nothing. And I was like, hey, did anybody just see that? Because everybody seems to be laughing. Ha, ha, ha. I was like, how about an apology?
I would have I was going to say, I'm that mom. Like, you're going to go over and apologize to that guy, get your ball, and be like, I'm really sorry. Would you like a plate of our food at the tailgate?
I don't understand why they require people. You can only come in if you only have these see-through clear purses.
Oh, I just hate that rule.
We got to be able to see what's in it and stuff. But meanwhile, we're gonna have 10-year-old. They're gonna be launching missile command missiles at you while you're trying to have fun with your friends. You're not gonna know.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's gonna hit you in the head.
No white claws are being snuck in.
Oh,
but we can totally let you get blasted in the face by a 10-year-old.
And I'm like, why not some sort of regulations of they have to be Nerf, or they have to be some sort of they're I know I sound like a total unathlete, and I am, but yeah, the whole thing being, could we have something softer? How about a plushie? I mean, how about something where it's like, if
that's
it hits,
not gonna fly.
If it's in the right shape. But anyway, yes. All right. I'm not.
That's hilarious. I wish I could have been there for that.
No,
but it is a thing. Like, kids get out and just get stupid at these tailgates because their parents are busy not
and
giving
they
a
take
crap.
up so much real estate.
They do.
They take up like
Damn
17 parking spaces.
Damn kid, they really do.
Because they're all like, ooh, watch how far I can throw it.
They do. Like it. And one year we had a kid throw it wasn't a football, but it was some sort of, I don't know, like it was some kind of ball. Literally went into the grill and melted onto it. and then was upset that his ball was like, what? Where are your parents? Get out of here. Go.
He's like, I don't know who my parents are. That's why I'm here. That was mean. I'm going into Jim Gaffigan mode now. That was mean. All right.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Oh gosh. I have 3.
I wish your facial expressions didn't like freak me out so bad because your excitement makes me nervous.
We have a very close contest on this. Everybody, play in your car. Here we go. The most overplayed stadium song, like when you go to a game.
Oh God!
And it's just like a timeout, or it's maybe third down, or maybe it's let's try to keep it into.
So this is not totally good fan of me, but
I know what you're going to say.
No, I don't even have one in mind because I don't know the names of any of these damn songs.
Okay, name one. But what?
I don't even know. What is the?
Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to name it.
No. I don't know the name of any of these,
but I will.
But I know ours is like Hell's Bells or something for a commercial. No. It gets the people going. Like, it goes nuts.
Yeah, and people are like, I have no idea. Somebody started that, and whoever started it.
But honestly, like, people still go nuts. Like,
yeah,
because
they hear the gong.
Well, it's embedded in your college life. Like, so it's like, oh my God, I remember all the times I puked to this, you know?
Wow, that got deep. Holy crowley. Well, I don't know. That's not where I was going.
Because you rally, you come into the game, and there it goes, and you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have came in here.
What I think is great is when people go to college games outside of their quote-unquote home college.
Yeah.
And they hear the same songs, and they go,
oh, that's ours.
This is what we play. Like,
no kidding.
You don't own this song,
right?
Dum-dum.
Right.
No, this is everybody freaking does this. Yes. Yeah. Did you know? Interesting. We are blank. The chant.
Yeah.
We are what?
Marshall.
Penn State started that.
Really?
Yes.
Like, you know that for a fact. There is
I
data.
know for a fact because I went to go see Penn State play Houston at the Cotton Bowl several years ago. And they were like, we are Penn State.
Like, that's weird.
And of course,
that's not right.
Of course, my big mouth, I was like, why y'all stealing Marshall's thing? And they're like, oh, they got defensive.
So, like, they did We Are way before, okay.
And they're like, no, because
I bet they're big mad because the movie and everything.
The movie had already come out and stuff like that. And they were like, you took it from us.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, I'm here to watch Houston.
Like, I'm just a fan.
I'm going to go on now. Bye. See ya.
But that's got to be everywhere, too.
I know.
Like,
and think of how many times now you see things that go, we are tire changers.
Right.
And it's like,
it's everywhere.
What? Tire changers?
There's so many commercials that do it now. Like, we are united. We are whatever.
All right. Well, the number one most overplayed stadium
tire
song.
Changers.
Whatever. I don't know.
No, but it's so real. That's so accurate.
I don't know what those tire changers are called. The people who change tires. Whoever. The number one most overplayed stadium song is.
That makes sense. I do know that one, but I wasn't thinking of it.
We will rock you. Yeah, I'm no Adam Lambert or Freddie Mercury. Just give me a break.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one has
Yes.
But everybody can, like, it doesn't matter, like, where you are in life.
Right.
You can do that one. So I get it.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing like a bunch of old people trying to sing a rock song.
Right. So that one works. They can at least tap their feet or clap.
Yes, they're in their 80s trying their best to do rhythm. And
they can't do the wave, but they can do that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Oh, Zombie Nation. Let's get rid of Zombie Nation. I'm not a big fan of Zombie Nation. Google Zombie Nation.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, gosh. I used to play Zombie Nation. I used to play Zombie Nation when I was a DJ, and it was like a peak song. I think it's 140 beats per minute, if I remember.
Holy moly!
And as soon as as
Are we gonna get sued when I push play on this?
No, we don't have that many listeners. Let's not get cocky.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll.
Zombie Nation is the project of a German DJ and producer. Is this the same?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and play it on the mic.
Okay.
And people will know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This video is terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't think I have my sound on. I turned it off to record.
We're just learning here.
Let's get our life together.
Yep.
Come on. What the heck? Why is this? Oh.
Yeah.
I had my headphones on, so I couldn't hear my own phone.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're the only one that saw that. I've never heard this in my life.
What?
Ever.
Wait. It's gonna kick in. We're gonna get sued. I don't care.
Is the media company also our
Wow. Total.
lawyers? Do they cover that?
Please don't take this. Please don't take this the wrong way. Your nationality. This is the most German song ever made.
That's what I was gonna say. Oh, I have heard. So it's just this part. This is like the most overplayed. Okay. Well, I don't know if anyone's ever seen the video for this, but it's terrible.
Yeah. Kernkraft. Wait, let me guess. Kernkraft 400. Is that right?
It's a microwave, it looks like.
But the name of the band is Kernkraft 400?
Yeah.
Look at me go.
Well, and he's like selling a micro, like it's a whole thing. He's got like half naked showgirls showing off the microwave.
Wait, let me see the video again. Okay. All right.
You've seen it, don't lie.
Yeah, that was pervy.
That's
Sorry.
hilarious.
That was not good. Sorry. Anyway, all right. Question.
Half naked in 90s standards, which is not naked at all. Not in today's half naked standards.
At my age, I just want to see half naked women in their 90s. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, that's terrible. I'm going to get in trouble for that one. All
I
right.
was going to say, get him, girl.
Very quick. Has there ever been, or is there currently, a female Marco? As in
I don't know that, but can I phone a friend?
No, this is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Regis?
Well, I know people that would know the answer. I just don't know the answer.
You cannot call Alan Young. No,
I have
you
no
can't.
idea. I'm going to say no because I just feel like someone wouldn't want their hair to be that sweaty and smelly.
There currently is, and there has been one. And guess what her name is? Marsha.
Shut your mouth. Did her parents love Marshall and they like geared her up for this her whole life?
And I cannot help it, but every time I see that mascot, I can't help but just go, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Have you did that to her?
Oh, yeah.
Love her heart.
It's fun. It's funny the first time, and then
she's like, go away.
Yeah, and then the dates go, enough.
Not funny.
You keep pulling the same rabbit out of the same hat. Enough. All right. We're almost done. Just take a break, folks. All right, here we go. Now, athletes can now get paid for their what is it called? Their names, their likenesses. It's NIL, and
I don't know enough about sports for this, so I'm trusting you.
Now in college, even if you're in college,
okay,
you can get compensated for your name, your image, or your likeness. And you can advertise for that's why now you'll
in college.
Yeah, and now so
used to, like, you would get kicked right out of college for accepting any kind of monetary gift of any sort. Correct. I do know that
you can get a scholarship, but you can get paid for. Yeah.
Like you can't take a car or an apartment. Things.
Correct.
Okay.
Or do a commercial for somebody.
So now they can?
Yes.
Oh.
Doesn't matter what sport. I mean, any sport. I mean, it can be football,
soccer,
women's
whatever.
Basketball, softball, anything. It doesn't matter. I
feel like we need an episode on this because I have so many questions because I'm not a sports person.
But here's my question. Should cheerleaders be able to get paid?
Fuck yes.
Because they cannot.
Fuck yes.
Okay.
Hands down.
They can get scholarships.
Have you seen like what they're capable? Like they're badass.
And they got to practice just as hard.
Absolutely.
And they have to do football and basketball, a lot of them. And so,
Yeah.
But it's weird because it's like, yeah, we don't really consider you an athlete.
Oh, but they are. Like so I don't even want to go on this big tangent, but like my little sister and my brother both locally went through Jill's Tumble World way back in the day when it first started over in Chesapeake. Now she's big. She does a lot of the schools. The amount of time and money that went into just like them at a young age to get them to the point of being able to be on that college team or even make the high school team. Crazy. Crazy. I do not have the willpower to do anything as much as they had to be good at gymnastics and have that personality and all the things. So absolutely.
I didn't even know until I put in a little bit of research, believe it or not. Yes, I didn't even know you could get a scholarship for being a cheerleader.
I did know that. I
didn't know that. That's cool.
Super cool. Yeah.
All right.
If you disagree with me, then F you. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. Circle 270. You don't have to delete that. 'Cause I stand firm for it.
Wow, we went off and okay, I got you.
Listen, they're awesome. They're badasses.
Yes, I'm on your team. I'm on your team.
I'm not fighting with you here. Shut up.
Okay. Last question, and it's kind of a slam dunk. Yeah, 17 out of the 20. Yeah, almost everybody that I asked had the same answer.
I'm just picturing you like sitting on your couch, calling people and texting them. Just answer.
No, we
don't need to talk about this. Just give me an answer.
Well, luckily we knew we were doing this for a week, so
you had time.
I threw out texts and yeah, like I said, I said last time, I'm just lucky that I had enough people to say, "What do you want?"
I love it.
Yeah. The other thing that they did was, can you take me off your list?
Don't text me anymore.
I was like, what? Okay. Anyway, last one. The biggest attraction for tailgaters, whether you're throwing the tailgate or you're going to tailgate with people, what's the biggest attraction? Would it be the people who are there? Is it the food? Is it the beverages? Is it the music? Is it who has the biggest tent? Is it
the people? Hands down. I don't even need to think of that one.
Okay.
It's the people. They make it.
Yep.
Because I could literally sit with my people, no tent, no food, no nothing, still have the best time.
Well, and that was easily the number one answer.
Kudos to your 20-some people.
We also, we had a couple of people who said food.
I mean, sometimes food is life.
Yeah, but
eat before.
But I know
you're still going to get good people.
I know the people who said food, and their personalities are just not great. So
you totally just they're gonna know. They're gonna know that you're talking about them.
There's a reason why they said that. Yeah, and we also got 2 vibe. They're like the vibe.
The vibe. I like the environment. I get it. Like all of it collectively. It's the vibe.
I think they're kind of probably under the under
the vibe, man.
Under the influence of.
That's a word now. That's the cool kids say it. So maybe
vibe?
Yeah.
Is it
cool
really?
Again. Yeah.
Is it like cray?
Yeah. No, cray's gone.
Cray is gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
I just spent $2,500 on Huntington Tri-State time machines, and on the back it says, "We are cray."
We are cray.
And you are now telling me. Damn it!
Get that money back. Refund.
All right,
damaged property.
Okay, there we go. All right, hey, I think we talked about it earlier. Let's talk about it one more time. We have a new sponsor, Stewart's Original Hot Dogs, and they are giving away a dozen dogs per show.
Every episode.
Yes. So here's what I want to know is, and Vanessa's going to help me with this because she's better at it than me. But listen to the show. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. But you have to answer.
Yes, there has to be
that's for sure.
answer.
Yes. And the question is your answer for what is the most overplayed stadium song.
I'm looking forward to these answers because maybe they'll click in my head and I'll remember them for the next conversation.
Yeah, could be Rock and Roll Part 1, or actually it's Rock and Roll Part 2. Hey, hey. We actually, I'm not going to say who it is because
I'm mind blown that that you know the names of these songs.
Oh, it's Gary Glitter.
No one would know the name. I stand firm that people would not know these.
Yes, yeah. And then I can't believe it. We actually had a couple people who said Thunderstruck.
Really? Carly loves Thunderstruck, so she wants it played on the way to school sometimes.
Yeah, and those are the people that are like, you're not going to name my name. I was like,
listen, I know I keep talking about our neighbors, but my neighbor is such a they're both diehard, male and female, wife, husband, diehard Marshall fans, and not just football, but on any given Saturday in Huntington, West Virginia, if there is a home football game. Jerry Lucas is up at the crack of dawn watching We Are Marshall. He's ready to go. He wants to be at the tailgate by 8 a.m.
Nice.
Ready to roll.
Nice.
Every time.
Nice.
Every time.
Yes. Yeah. So we want you to send us through the Facebook page, Huntington Tri-State Time Machine. Again, nothing wrong, nothing right. Everybody, let's play nice.
We just want to know.
Yeah, let's just play nice. Your vote for the most overplayed song for college football. And our next show, we will announce our winner. And congratulations again to Mark and Liz Davidson, who won the last dozen dogs. Sent those out.
I like that, dozen dogs.
Exactly. They were like, yeah, they were like, we're going to put them in the freezer for Thanksgiving, and that's what we're having. And I was like, that's a little extreme. Anyway, all right. Hey, folks, thanks for listening. We've got more tailgate episodes coming up. Hey, whether you like it
invite us to your tailgate. We want to see the party.
Oh, don't you might want to invite Vanessa. I might be a mistake.
Yeah, invite me.
Yeah.
I'll bring WG alone if he acts right.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't know
I'll talk to his girlfriend and see if he's allowed out of the house.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but yeah, I'll do my best. Yes. All right. Thanks again so much for listening. Thank you, Circle 270 Media and Realty Exchange and Stewart's Original Hot Dogs. Vanessa, take us out.
We are out of here.
Thanks for listening to the Huntington Tri-State Time Machine, brought to you by Realty Exchange, the top performing real estate company in the Huntington, West Virginia Tri-State Area. If you have a memory you would want WG to talk more about, just send him an email at memories@htstimemachine.com or post a comment on the Time Machine Facebook group page. Did you like this episode? Be sure to share it with friends and family. You can find a link in the show notes that you can use to share it. And be sure to let Realty Exchange know that you like the podcast as well. Their contact information can be found in this episode's show notes.